So we were praising the Lord and giving him all the glory, listening to the readings, and we didn't know what was going on for those first few seconds that seemed like minutes. Immediately when we heard noises, a split second later we saw flashes, and then followed by panic screaming, kids covering their ears, and then we could see the leaders in the church from the front starting to tell everyone to get down. But those leaders in the church here, our priest, our deacon, our principal, they were not ducking. They just told everyone to get down. And at that time I was on the ground, and I crawled around through outside the interior doors to the closest exterior door I could find, and I held those doors shut. At the time I didn't know that there was only one shooter. At the time I didn't know that that shooter was as close to me as maybe he was, working his way from the front of this church now back to the back of the church, where he was right outside the door I was at. But I just kept holding that door shut because I did not know necessarily whether it was locked or unlocked and what his plans were. I mean, the real heroes here are the children that are protecting each other, and the adults in there that stayed in that main area the whole time that were protecting the children. And some of those children and adults taking bullets that otherwise would have found other children and other adults potentially. You know, there'll be a time for rebuilding in many different ways for each of us, our spirits, our hearts. But it's hard to think about that right now, because right now we're grieving the loss of 2 children, and also just trying to support everyone in any way we can.